No, we should run a podcast.
Test 1 2.
Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to the Pembroke Pines City Commission meeting of January 7th, 2026. 2026. Oh, my goodness. Who'd have thunk, right? Welcome to the second quarter of the 21st century, and also the countdown for America 250. On July 4th, the United States of America will be 250 years old. And we are planning a great number of great celebratory events and activities. And these will be rolling out to you all soon so that we can help celebrate the Jubilee of the 250th anniversary of the United States. It's a big year for us here in Pembroke Pines. We've got an awful lot of work to do. And we're proceeding with great diligence, great caring, and great devotion. I'm very, very sorry to hear that a good friend of the city of Pembroke Pines passed away just the last couple of weeks since we met. John Cross, footy from Y100, many of us will remember him, passed on, and his valiant fight came to an end just before the holidays. And I just want to say that he was quite a character. He did so very much for the community. He was always first to volunteer anytime we asked him to do anything. He loved living in Pembroke Pines, but he was a big fan of all of South Florida, who remember him fondly. And even after his radio days, he got involved in Here's Help, which is a nonprofit organization that not only helps people to address their substance abuse issues, but also teaches them a life after addiction. And many of his students were involved in culinary arts. And I recall with great fondness how he would bring his students and they would participate in different events here at City Hall, or in the old City Hall, or at Club 19. There were omelet stands. Remember that, Mr. Dodge? And he was always so very, very giving. And let's have a moment of silence in memory of John Cross, a great Pembroke Pines resident. May he rest in peace. Thank you very, very much. Mr. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Good.
I am here.
Vice Mayor Hernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Rodriguez.
Here.
Commissioner Schwartz.
Here.
Mayor Castillo.
Here.
City Manager Dodge.
Here.
City Attorney Gorin.
I'm here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you so very much. We're graced today with the presence of Caitlin Bergs, who's an adult student at the McFadder School. She has a great interest in theater. And on the way there, she's studying culinary arts. I had the good fortune to meet her just before the meeting began, and she's a very capable young person who has volunteered first to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and then to sing for us our national anthem. Will you please rise?
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Thank you so very much. Outstanding. Caitlin Bergs, thank you so very, very much. Thank you. You may all be seated. Thank you so very, very much.
That was not me.
Items to be pulled from the agenda.
No items, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Our first presentation today is an announcement of the winner of the District 4 Natalie Belmonte Great Yards Award for December 2025. Vice Mayor, if you would join me, please.
Mayor, good evening. This is our District 4 winner of the Natalie Belmonte Award for December. Mr. and Mrs. Ackerman, this is their amazing home. They did such a great job, and this one obviously had the holiday spirit too. So, but our District 4 winner, Mayor.
I have to tell you, it's absolutely beautiful. So what's your secret? What's your secret? How do you
enjoy it? It's funny. I'm the only one in the neighborhood who cuts his own grass, washes his own car, but I enjoy it better than going to the gym. And my wife helps me pick out the plants, but I do the labor.
That's fantastic. And you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it, very much so.
How much time a week would you say it takes?
You know, an hour and a half, maybe, you know, generally speaking. Got a small yard, but, you know, it's just enjoy it. A little vegetable garden in the back. And
what do you grow?
Tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, a bunch of herbs. What else we have going on? Some parsley, things like that.
Are you available for hire?
Sure.
Okay. Vice Mayor, would you like to present the award?
I also want to ask you later how you get the vines over the garage.
That's a secret. I'll tell you later on.
So, thank you for keeping, yes, Pembroke Shore is beautiful, but also District 4 and our entire city, because when your home, even if it's in District 4, looks beautiful, it's a reflection on our entire city, regardless of district. I want to thank our code compliance professional who's also here. You received $5,000. No, I'm just kidding. It's not $5,000. Mike Stam almost fell backwards. You receive a gift card for $50 to the Home Depot, but more importantly, you receive the thanks and the gratitude of our city, because your type of landscaping, which the mayor and I may both hire you if you're available, is what helps make our beautiful city one of the most, if not the most desirable community to live in all of South Florida. So thank you, congratulations. I don't think I need to read it, but if you'd like, you can take the Home Depot card out so that it doesn't come out in the photo. Okay.
And I just want to say that I've been here for 23 years. You guys doing a great job, and we love it living here as well. So
It doesn't come out in the photo.
One.
Now, you're going to hold it.
Okay.
We're going to get the photo.
All right. Sounds good.
You coming, Mike?
Nope.
Thank you again. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Mayor, we'll be back next month with District 1. We'll be back with District 1 winners next month, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Wrong seat. Wrong seat. Sorry. You want to switch?
Old habits. Okay. Items at the request of the public. Do we have any?
No items, Mayor.
Okay. Commissioner Auditor report. Appeals of board adjustment decisions.
I'm sorry, Mayor. Somebody just brought up an item.
Oh, there's a,
Oh, you don't have a pen.
is this for public comment?
She says it's for public comment.
Okay, you can just bring it to me, ma'am. Okay. How do you pronounce your, how do you pronounce? Sorry? Kristen Davos. Davalos. I had a little difficulty reading it, but okay, please, come up. Welcome. There's a button there that says speak. If you would press that, please. You are on, and you have 3 minutes. Welcome to Pembroke Pines.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, and City
Give
staff.
your name and your address for the record.
My name is Kristen Davalos, and I reside at 2051 Northwest 93rd Avenue, Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Okay,
Do you want him to introduce himself?
if you'd like.
Daniel Davalos, also at 2051 Northwest 93rd Avenue.
Okay, please proceed.
So my name is Kristen Davalos, alongside with my husband Daniel Davalos. We are volunteer leaders at BP Academy at Fletcher Park. We are not paid. We are parents, coaches, mentors, and community members who give our time because we deeply care and believe in this city and in the children. BP Academy is built entirely on volunteer labor. Nights, weekends, holidays, long days after work. We do this because Fletcher Park is more than a field. It's a safe place, a second home for our children, the only place where we feel supported and seen, that some feel supported and seen. Over the past year, this is what BP Academy has contributed to the city of Pembroke Pines. So I just wanted to go down. We partnered with the Marlins. Hold on, let me take a deep breath, because I was running up there. We partnered with the Marlins and successfully hosted a Marlins RBI, expanding access to softball for underserved youth. We brought the Orange Bowl to Fletcher Park, welcoming 100 families and athletes into our city. We partnered with Special Olympics, supporting inclusive athletics and community engagement. We hosted free and low-cost clinics for children whose families could not afford private training. We held open tryouts, created new teams, recruited additional coaches to meet growing demand. We assisted in the process of 2 new fields, helping keep our children safe. We created a community bulletin board to showcase achievement, sponsors, and events. We brought in local sponsors, banners, increasing pride and visibility to Fletcher Park. This year alone, we had athletes recruited to play college softball, changing the trajectory of their lives. We organized team bonding events focused on leadership and accountability. We promoted BP Academy through church, community vendors booth, reaching families who might otherwise never find sports. We also helped homeless families find homes in the city of Pembroke Pines. We've trained coaches, we've supported umpires, and we collaborated with city staff. We have done so much more, the list goes on and on and on. But we never asked for any of this. We just asked, how do we help? It's not our responsibility, but we always ask, how do we help? Everything we've done has been for our children, families, and the city of Pembroke Pines. I've shared tonight who we are and what we've built for this community.
I just want to say thank you to BP Academy and to both of you and to everyone associated with the league. One of the games. I'd like to go to more of them. We think the world of you all, and we're very, very thankful for everything that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by.
Mr. Mayor, if I may,
Yes.
for a moment, just I too want to extend my appreciations for the BP Academy. Fletcher Park has decades of history. I mean, in their storage rooms, in their trophy cases, there are at least a dozen trophies that are bigger than me, which is emblematic of the successful programming that has occurred over the last several decades at Fletcher Park. And I'm very, very thankful that you have chosen to continue to lead and have the courage to do what you do to ensure that that history continues on into our future. So very much from my heart, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you both.
And Mayor, if I could,
Yeah.
I want to thank the both of you and extend to the organization
several years ago, we had a conversation and you made commitments. You didn't meet them, you exceeded them. I drive by the park every day. I fly over you every day. And I keep my eye on the success that these girls are having. I appreciate the level of communication that you share with me and my colleagues. I'm looking forward to a 2026 that achieves the goals for everyone involved without drama, without red tape, and putting families first. That's the most important thing to me. So on behalf of my family to your BP Academy family, please extend my comments, my colleagues' comments to your board. Because I know it's just not the two of you. It's a foundation that's going to last a lifetime for these young ladies. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Okay, today's consent agenda consists of items 1 through 7. What's your pleasure? Are there any polls? I hear none. Any from the public? Seeing none. Can I have a motion on items 1 through 7?
Motion made.
Motion made by Commissioner Rodriguez, seconded by the Vice Mayor. Any discussion? Any from the public? Seeing none. All those in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Show passes unanimously. Item number 8, Mr. City Attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Commission. Number 8 for the record is a motion to adopt proposed resolution number 2025-R-47, the backup of which reflects the item. It is proposed resolution number 2025-R-47, which is a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Pembroke Pines, Florida, approving updates to the 2025 through 2028 City of Pembroke Pines Community Shuttle Operations Title VI program pursuant to Federal Transit Administration requirements, directing the appropriate city officials to take any and all action necessary to effectuate the intent of this resolution, providing for conflicts, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date. Item number 8, which is 2025-R-47, on the floor for consideration. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Commissioners. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. City Attorney. Is there a motion? Vice Mayor moves the item. Is there a second? Seconded by Commissioner Good. Any discussion? Any from the public? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Show passes unanimously.
For the record, Mayor and Commissioner, the permanent number is number 3940 for the record.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reports of the League and the MPO representatives. Commissioner Rodriguez.
So for the League of Cities, we actually have our directors meeting tomorrow, so I'll come back and report about that at the next meeting. And then I believe their general meeting is on the 15th. I unfortunately will be out of town for that dinner, but obviously that's always been open to everybody on the board. 2 seats, I believe, are already included in our membership, so take advantage of those if you can.
Was that, I'm sorry, January 15th?
January 15th, yes.
Okay.
That's the general meeting.
Okay.
And then again, a little later at the end of the month, I'll be attending Tallahassee for Broward Days. That's in coordination with the League of Cities as well. So I will come back and report on those developments as well.
Thank you very, very much. Anything further from the League? MPO representatives.
So the only thing I do ditto is the fact that we have a meeting tomorrow. So I have no report tonight.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. Mr. Manager, any report?
No item, Mayor.
Mr. City Attorney, any report?
No, Mr. Mayor, no items to report this evening, but thank you.
Thank you. I will be attending the U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting in Washington, D.C. later on this month. And when I get back, I'll give you a rundown on where we're at. And I will be meeting with our federal lobbyists and the federal delegation to discuss city business. And Mr. Dodge, the city attorney, and I will brief before I leave town for that meeting. We're on item 9 now. Commissioner Schwartz.
Thank you, Mayor. Happy New Year, everyone. Discussion and possible action on the financial impact of the Pembroke Pines Charter School Foundation due to the cancellation of the 20-year running Honorable Frank Seora's annual golf tournament for the 2026 season without express authorization or advisement to the City Commission. A date was selected to hold a different tournament without the express authorization of another nonprofit board of directors for March 17, 2026. The FCO golf tournament has always been scheduled on the Friday before spring break. Vendors and past sponsors have not been advised about the change in format. Parents who volunteer every year for the FCO tournament were not notified about the change in format, including the parent advisory boards. Commissioner Schwartz requested the information from administration as to when changes were made and who made them. There are no emails or meeting notes to provide for this item, as no official recorded meetings were ever held. Commissioner Schwartz gathered financial information from the administration regarding the negative impact on the charter school foundation and will provide a detailed breakdown of this commission at the commission meeting. Colleagues, we received from Assistant City Manager Christina Golding on the 18th of December the quarterly dates for events, major events that are occurring. What caught my attention was a golf tournament by the name of Masters in the Pines Golf Tournament. So I wrote an email to staff, which I'll read into the record. This is on the 17th. December 17th is when we received that email. About 10 till 12 p.m., responding to Ms. Golding and Mr. Dodge. What is the Masters in the Pines? Is this the Frank Ciordas Golf Tournament? Question mark. The response received from me, to me, was, good morning, Commissioner. The Masters in the Pines is a new golf tournament benefiting the We Love Pembroke Pines Foundation. My staff is not producing the Frank Ciordas Charter School Tournament. We brought back the Pines Light Up the Night 5K to benefit the Pembroke Pines Charter School Foundation. So I wrote back, is the tournament going to occur at all? And the answer was no. So I said I would place the item on the January 7th agenda. Furthermore, the next day, I reached out to Mr. Dodge, copying Assistant City Manager Golding. Please provide all staff notes, meetings, dates, times, minutes, along with all emails regarding changes to the 2026 golf tournament. The notification that we received on the 17th about the quarterly events, it appears through public records that our charter schools were already working on the 5K and that the FCO tournament was canceled before we were even notified of the date. So I followed up with some additional questions to staff. A response from Assistant Manager Golding. Good afternoon, Commissioner. I do not recall the specific dates of prior discussions, and I do not have meeting notes to reference. The We Love Pembroke Pines business plan included an annual golf tournament as a potential fundraising initiative for the foundation. After reviewing the mayor's calendar, March 13th was selected for the tournament date. The mayor and I have discussed the overall concept and theme, and together we developed Masters in the Pines with a visual style inspired by the professional Masters tournament. So before I expand on that, I'm going to ask the city attorney to advise the city commission if there's any potential trademark infringement with the intent of doing just that, and the city attorney will respond in due time. So my response to that email basically indicated that we have 5 commission members and one member doesn't speak for all of us. So the response to that was that, Commissioner, my coordination with the mayor on the tournament date, time, theme, and availability was done specifically in the capacity as president of the We Love Pembroke Pines Foundation, not in the role as policymaker. Given that role, it was appropriate to confirm his availability and involvement before moving forward with the event planning details. Mind you, there's 5 of us, and it wasn't inquired about any one of our schedules. There was a follow-up email with administration, and the response was actually through Mr. Dodge. So I asked Mr. Dodge about the meeting, and according to Mr. Dodge's communication with me, is there's no notes to his knowledge. All the communication was verbal. So I asked a verbal meeting with whom? And he had indicated with Assistant City Manager Golding. I don't recall this body ever making a policy change to eliminate the largest fundraising event we have for the Charter School Foundation. Mr. Bonilla and I had a conversation in December, reconfirmed everything prior to tonight's meeting, and he's available to ask any questions, and if there's any question about what I'm about to say. And please, Mr. Bonilla, if I say anything out of line, please run to the podium and correct me.
Mr. Mayor.
If I can, I'll
I would
address the city manager.
appreciate,
Please, Leo.
Mr. Mayor, I'd appreciate responding to these questions since
Allow me to finish,
I
Mr.
am
Dodge.
the president of the
yield.
foundation, and these questions weren't directly asked of me. I certainly could have responded to them differently than what's being represented in emails back and forth.
All right,
So
let's let
if
the-
there's a particular question regarding the foundation, regarding fundraising, and regarding the Frank C. Ortis golf tournament, it never was canceled. It's being rescheduled for a different date.
Right.
The reason why it was my decision to start with We Love Pembroke Pines, because this commission set up a foundation, and they were eager to begin in doing some fundraising, and part of your business plan said that you were going to host fundraising events such as an annual golf tournament. So to get this particular nonprofit off the ground, it made sense to start here since it was the desire of your board to have a golf tournament. The postponement for the foundation of the Frank C. Ortis doesn't have any negative impact whatsoever on any financials for the Charter School Foundation. What was referenced by Christina as doing a K-5, perhaps doing some other fundraising, was in addition to what we do, because the golf tournament for the Charter School Foundation probably only represents about 30% of all the fundraising events that the foundation has. So it would have, and would in fact have, no negative impact. And secondly, there never was a mention of a cancellation of the Frank C. Ortis golf tournament. And there never really is, even though traditionally we've held the tournaments in March. We continue to do that. It was simply my decision to switch it, move the golf tournament for the charter school later on in the school year, and have the golf tournament for We Love Pembroke Pines in March. And we have begun that. That process has been begun. Staff has been working on it now for some time.
Mr. Dodge,
Since you mentioned the mayor,
if I may.
that was my understanding as well.
Well, here's the thing. The city manager works for all 5 of us.
Okay.
And the fact that there's only one member of this commission who knows about whatever the agenda was to move things around is unacceptable.
Well, I have to tell you with respect to that. Yeah, I suppose he could have told everyone. I'm not sure he thought anyone would really mind it too much, given the fact that it sort of makes sense. And the other thing is that, quite honestly, I don't know, Mr. Dodge, I mean, did
Well,
it occur to you to?
Mayor, if I may say.
There are so many things that happen in this city hall that.
Yeah. But Mayor, what I might say in response to that, we conduct many fundraisers that never come before the commission. The foundation is a 501c3. It's independent of the city, and we set up these. And we have from the beginning, including the golf tournament. So it was never an item that had to be brought before the commission for approval, because the commission really had no involvement other than supporting.
In fact, I can't ever recall this commission setting a specific date for any event in the city. Events are funded by the city in the budget, and then the staff handle it per the charter.
From a historical perspective, Mayor, 2 years ago in 2024, outgoing Mayor Frank Ordis, the tournament was scheduled on that Friday before spring break, and weather came in and it was postponed until April.
Yeah.
Last year, if you recall, I had an item to discuss parent volunteers, and there wasn't anything on the board for the golf tournament, and staff, because I guess from the chairs that night says, well, they're kind of busy working on other things right now. And the other thing was the bond referendum. So we wound up having the FCO tournament where the parents were able to participate. Not all of us could attend as elected officials because some of us were out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have a memo that goes to all of us. And so it's 1 strike, 2 strike, and from my perspective, again, this is my opinion, it appears that there has just been an erosion of tradition. And so what concerns me is one-on-one communication when we're supposed to be working as a collegial body. That's the first thing. Number 2, if I were, and I didn't mention the foundation in the title, because I don't want to pit one foundation against the other. But if I was going to be questioned about the Monday memo in detail, I read into the record the emails that I had provided back in December, which clearly shows that there's a competing for dollars. Now, with respect to,
I don't see the
with
competing.
respect to Mr.
What competing?
Allow me.
You said you have a memo. Wait.
Yes.
You said you have a memo that says that there's a competing for dollars?
Well, this is the impression I have. The city manager just said that he likes to get the foundation off the ground.
Mr. Dodge, is there competing for dollars between foundations? I don't even know what we're talking about here.
No,
there is no cancellation. You brought an item regarding the cancellation. When I saw it, I picked up the phone and called the manager, and I asked him, "We're canceling the Charter Foundation golf tournament?"
So
he said, "No."
So why wasn't that in the Monday memo?
Well, no one asked the question for Monday night memo.
It was a question on the agenda item. Why was it not included in the memo? You
I don't
asked,
know.
It should have been there.
I don't know.
What item is that, Commissioner?
I guess mine. There was a question about the item.
There was no
question,
Monday
there was
night
clarification.
question concerning this item.
Mr. Dodge, we know historically that the FCO tournament raises net between $60,000 and $80,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the foundation currently has about $750,000 in there. We also know that the $1 million endowment has been a goal of commission for many, many years. What month do you see this FCO tournament occurring if it's not going to occur in March?
We're looking right now at October.
Okay.
We're working on those details.
Okay. So is there
But that's the foundation decision, not a commission decision.
So, Mr. Dodge, is there any sense of reasonableness when I emailed yourself and staff before Christmas, why that just couldn't have been responded to me at that point. This was prior to me.
I don't think that was the question that was asked, Commissioner.
All right.
Well, shall I? Shall I read it again, Mr. Dodge?
What's that?
Shall I read it again?
Commissioner, I think we're,
Mr.
I think
Dodge.
we're going beyond, I think we're going beyond the point of your,
Well, actually, that is your viewpoint, but this is
let's-
still my item. So,
hold on one
Mr.
second.
Dodge.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, because I can see that this is sort of getting a little strange. This tournament, though it was called the Frank Ciotis Tournament, was always the Charter School Foundation's tournament. It's simply that the mayor assisted with it and helped to produce it. He did a wonderful job at it.
Raised over $1 million.
Over what, some 20 years. I think it's great. And when a motion came to name the tournament in his name, I was enthusiastic about it. Very enthusiastic
I'm
about
sure
it.
you were.
And yeah, and you know, that might surprise some people, but I was very enthusiastic about it. And you know what? I think that it's going to happen, and I'd like to see it continue to happen. Your item is incorrect. The tournament was not canceled. The manager has said he's planning to move it forward. I think staff is doing what they have to do, and what's left?
I'm also of the opinion that unless I did this, we wouldn't have had a commitment to do it in October, Mr. Dodge.
I don't know that that's the case.
That's absolutely not true.
And you know what? That kind of speculation and that kind of, I don't know where this is coming from, but Commissioner, I want to encourage you. This is a new year, 2026. Let's please leave the animus at the door.
Well, let's leave the politics out of it too, Mayor.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can we?
Let's do that.
Because the Frank Ciotis tournament,
Yeah.
for years,
Right?
at least from I have participated in raising thousands of dollars for these kids. And this is something.
We all have.
And this is something that
We all have.
that our parents have looked forward to.
Mr.
In the
Dodge, have
spring.
you received calls from parents saying that
They
they're
weren't even
disappointed?
notified that it's
No,
not.
Mayor, and in fact, when
All
you
right, look.
say the parents
I'm
aren't
gonna
aware
give
of
you an
it,
opportunity
the
to wrap up
parents
your
aren't
item.
advised of it until the date is set up, and then we work to obtain volunteers. This is an item that even goes before the charter school boards.
Right.
You know, it's
the
totally
foundation's
independent.
item. It was always the foundation's tournament. It's a fundraiser for the foundation.
All right,
So
can we-
thank you. Is there anything else?
Mr. Dodge, when you coordinate potential dates, can you please reach out to Mayor Ortiz and make sure that his calendar is available? Can you do that for me?
Yeah, we certainly will.
Thank you.
In fact, you spoke to him about it, right?
Several months ago.
Okay. Thank you very much. Is there anything else for the good of the whole? Thank you very much. We are,
Yeah, I just want to make.
Oh, go ahead.
Statement to this item. So, yeah, I do want to say, at least to Commissioner Schwartz, at least you're right. Thank you for bringing this item as an awareness to some of us, because a lot of things that were said are correct. You know, this is a foundation. It's done by the charter school. I did have a conversation with the city manager. You know, I did make it, you know, express myself in the sense that I'm very supportive, continue to be very supportive of golf tournament that's specifically to help the Charter School Foundation. I am very interested in seeing it to be continued as we pass a resolution to be the Frank C. Ortiz. He did identify to me as well that, you know, that this, you know, the logistics of things, you know, is probably some of the complications here, but he did indicate too, again, that it will be done again later this year. The only thing that I just want to get kind of identified clearly, and, you know, Commissioner Schwartz made a reference to a policy, that we set a policy. I don't know that this was a policy that the golf tournament takes place. I just want to make sure that's clear, because otherwise it would be a violation if we had set a policy.
Yeah,
But I do understand it's the foundation. The foundation does its own thing. So I again encourage that to continue. I would hope to never see that program go away, because as you stated, Mr. Manager, it does represent about 30% on an annual basis of the income to that foundation, and that foundation is a huge support for our children, for our teachers, for our community, and we don't want to see that go away.
Absolutely.
And as far as in terms of, when we were scheduling the other element of, the golf tournament in the We Love Pembroke Pines Foundation, that's not for discussion for me here, but we'll have more discussion when we meet again as a foundation.
Thank you very, very much. Anything further?
I just wanted to say I think it's exciting for the Charter School Foundation to try something new like the 5K, and I believe there's another event going on. I think we are used to tradition, and I appreciate the tradition of that tournament. It's always fun to attend, but it's also important to branch out and get to know other sponsors. The sponsors we get for one tournament is the same sponsors year after year after year, and going out to do something different might bring a different kind of sponsorship, so I don't think that we need to make this, a bad thing that they're doing something, different, because the 5K seems to me like a really good idea, and it could be sportsmanship donations and things like that that bring in a different realm of people as well.
Indeed, Commissioner, I wanted to tell you that Mr. Bayer began his efforts, I am advised, to create an alumni association. In his first event, 200 people showed up. And talk about new folks. Some of them are in their 40s now. And they have businesses that can sponsor foursomes or sponsor events, and they're energetic, and they're in the process now of organizing so that they can create this event, and hopefully they will participate as well in the running of the fundraisers for the Charter School Foundation. No one is walking away from the Charter School Foundation, and nothing was canceled. Vice Mayor.
Speaking of charter schools, has nothing to do with the foundation. Mr. Bonilla informed me middle school girls basketball won the county championship.
Wow.
And also our boys varsity basketball team. I posted about it.
Yeah.
I was away, but they won I think Coach Roca will forgive me. I think it was the Kingdom of the Sun tournament. They won 4 consecutive games, came out of there. If you have not watched those boys play, they are incredible.
Fantastic,
they are fantastic basketball players. So I just wanted to say, I know Mr. Bonilla mentioned that we were bringing middle school here to honor them. But I also want to congratulate the varsity boys basketball program.
Yeah,
Mr.
Vice
Dodge,
Mayor,
if we could, let's please invite both the girls and the boys to a city commission meeting soon so that we can recognize them.
Yeah,
final comments?
Yeah, Vice
Commissioner
Mayor, about 5 years ago, my son was a part of the varsity basketball team. When the first time they went to the state championship, and they've been on a run since 2020. Coach Roca is doing some amazing things. Vice Mayor Seipel was actually in attendance at the tournament up there in Central Florida, rooting the boys on. Commissioner Rodriguez, the 5K is being brought back. It's been around for 15 years. It stopped just right around, I think, COVID. We had in early 20 before everything shut down. I'm glad to see the light up coming back. We can generally, prior to COVID, we were hitting between $8,000 and $12,000. The most recent light ups prior to COVID was hitting somewhere between 18 to 28,000 range. Chartwell's has always been there for us, and I'm glad to see that we're bringing stuff back that's been supportive. And Mr. Dodge, thank you again for advising me now on live TV that we're going to do something in October for the rest of the foundation.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anything else? I want to wish everyone a great year. Our next meeting is when?
2 weeks, 21st.
On the 21st. And that's when we will see you all again. Thank you again. We are adjourned.